And it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Honolulu taking on the New York Giants.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Great. Adriana Lima.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. But you look at this defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Ladybug.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Ladybug. Timberland.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First and 10, here's Pickett. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Lock in the cage. Lock in the cage. Elsa, 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 Elsa.
A first down carry for Barkley.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Gold River! Gold River!
Back to throw. Jones. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're select.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Flick right, flick right, flick right. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Jalen Hyatt was the intended target.
And that'll bring up second down.
But you look at this defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Here is third down at 4.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a toss right to Barkley. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Woodland, Woodland, Gold Woodland, Gold Woodland, Gold Woodland. Up, go.
Again, it's Barkley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Dillon will score. Touchdown, New York.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And that, very nearly a second interception of this first quarter. He's been really loose with the football, and that's going to need to change as this game moves along.
First carry for Najee Harris.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
10-0 the score after 1 on Eagles. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. And Pickett going to move his guys around.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Open down there is Darnell Washington. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. They bring their punter out there now.
But back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And he rifles one incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Biggie.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Azeez Ojulari.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
And now they'll shift things around. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Pickett back to throw.
They'll roll him out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw from his end zone, Jones.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. He's up to the 20. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Jones on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the 1st half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Half jumbo, half Jungle. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. A nice little juke. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
93 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Jones now to throw on second down. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when a screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 42-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Well, they are going for it. Here's Pickett. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Well, the throw took him beyond. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Off play action, Pickett. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And down to the 36-yard line here. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Harris running straight ahead. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, jump right, Patino. Jump right, Patino. Up, go.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a solid run here as our pick is run down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Off the play fake. Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Up we go.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And running with power here. Touchdown, Giants!
A.J. Dillon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a Honolulu first down.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Inside the 10.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Giants 30. Golden Eagles nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Pickett now on 1st down.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Pushes him over. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Jones now on 3rd down.
Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Pickett sets up play action.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Now Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit.
Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
They're going for this. Pickett.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. On the give, this is Harris.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Pickett throwing again on 2nd down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here's Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And now here's another interception.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Dillon, they tried the left side with him. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They run again with Dillon. Fights loose. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The first down carry for Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. What's good on the extra point? And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And my goodness, another interception.
It's Deonte Banks with it. He's on his way.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Rita.
It's Davis on the counter. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Wants to try to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 54. Golden Eagles, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Pickett.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Escaping the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Pickett.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught inside the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Pickett back to throw.
Bind, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Golden Eagles 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Now 2nd and 5.
Goldfish. Ladybug.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.